Hello everyone. So this video is not going to be very much edited. I actually wanted to go live and talk to you guys. So I've recently got a very interesting comment of how has my journey been coming to the UK as a student and then landing a job as a working professional. And I wanted to share exactly that over here. I'm seeing a lot of debate out there online. So I wanted to share my part of it and you can decide if you want to move to UK or not. Having said that, I've stopped making content related to UK for a reason, and if I will ever feel like just for this video, because this video I felt like making a video, so I'm making a video, but I mainly make videos related to growth, personal development, etc. And I'll give you a reason to follow me after this video. First thing first, how did I found UK when I first came? My bachelor's was in statistics and then I came here to do my master's in Teesside University. Never sat on the airplane, never been anywhere else. I was so dependent on my mom and dad because I never cooked at my place. I used to help my mom and dad, but I never cooked. I was so much dependent on my parents that coming over here felt like a distant dream. And I did got my scholarship. If you don't know, I am a vice chancellor scholar of my university, a part of which I also got gold medal in my bachelor's, so that helped me getting this scholarship. And what really helped me sustain in UK for the longer term, like you often ask me how you're so independent, how your thought process changed, etc. When I was in my bachelor's and I was getting ready for university like Teesside University and going abroad, etc., I was very sure that I want to speak good English. Okay, very important, guys, very important. No matter where you're going, if you're going anywhere or not going, if you're staying in India, what you're doing, irrespective of it, English is very important. Being fluent in English gives you a command over this language, give you a lot of perks of good communication with people around you, gives you perks in so many ways that you cannot think. Okay, first thing first, I learned English, which made the whole process easier. Secondly, I also worked on myself, like self-development. I read books after book, I saw video after video, and I worked on myself a lot and I became a better person. And I'll say you how did it help me in UK and how you should follow me, because I was so inspired from that content and how it changed my life. I made my own channel regarding this. So my whole channel is about growth, self-development, and how can you be a better person and how is it very helpful in life. Every time you see a person standing out from the crowd, it's because they have worked on themselves. I worked on my English, I worked on communication, I worked on everything. I worked on how to be a very empathetic person. I worked on how to stand out of crowd. Okay, and when you work on yourself, you are easily standing out. It is very easy to stay from a group of people who is different and try to be that different person. Because when you're consistent about yourself, when you're working on yourself, there's a form of trust that the person shows on you, because they know that since you are so consistent for yourself, you're going to be consistent in that particular role. So I came here, everything was new, but still, since I had so much confidence, I was able to pull it up. I became a course representative in my master's OC. I got so much carried away that I went into my content. I forgot that I was here to talk about UK. Okay, so I came here. I made as many connections as I can. I talked to as many people as I can. One thing, I did not fell for alcohol. I did not fell for party. I did not saying any of which is wrong. Okay, nothing is wrong. If you enjoy it, good for you, beautiful. But have it in moderation. I've seen so many people partying for like first year and then regretting it their second year. That's what we don't want. We don't want that regret feeling. Have it with moderation once in a while. We don't want the party to be a personality. Parties, alcohol, weed, smoking, vaping, that can't be a personality. So choose what your personality is gonna look like. Connect with as many people as much you can. Have meaningful and deep conversation. So here's the thing. We don't know you're gonna get job here or not. You don't know anything about it. One thing is for sure is you are getting 4 years in this country. Might as well make the most out of it. Might as well make it the most beautiful memory of your life. Might as well talk to as many people, learn their perspective. Think it in this way. If you just have 4 years in this country, how are you gonna spend it? And that's exactly how I started spending it. Not saying now I have 4 years, but yeah, I'm spilling the tea, you see. So yes, that's it. Coming to UK now, is it a good decision or not? I've had a thought about it that if I was in your shoe, will I come to UK or not? See, I majorly came because I got a very good scholarship. My fees was minimal for 2 years. So I knew I would be able to pull it up. If you are very financially stable, if you come from a good background, I would really suggest you to come to UK or USA or wherever you want to go abroad and take that experience, because it is a beautiful experience to come out, see the world. Because in India, you are your own boss. Like no matter where you go, people know you. you speak their language, and everything is very smooth. But when you come out of your country, I'm not saying there's no racism over here. You are going to find racism everywhere, partly because of our civic sense and whatever it is, okay? But making a place for yourself in that situation, that is going to teach you a lot. And hence why I would suggest you, if you have money, come here, experience all of this. Having said that, if you do not have money, or if you do not have adequate amount of money to come over here, what I would suggest, if the rule keeps on changing, because I've got the news that there's this new party which is coming and which is gonna make rules even more difficult, etc. If it changes a lot, then I don't see a point, because the job market is really tough. I'm not here to demotivate you, I'm just saying the facts. You will find people on internet saying, oh, come here, you will get the job. But no, as coming from a middle class, I know the importance of the money that we are going to give to that university. And hence why, if you have moderate amount of money that okay, you can manage, might as well come over here on from part-time, etc. And if you have low money and you're just coming from the hope that you're going to get that job, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Thing is, you can be the best in your field and still not land the job, because landing a job is much more than you being adequate and you being the best candidate for that job. Your communication skill, everything has to be on point. If you have less amount of money, think it through. Not here to demotivate you. Of course, if you come, more than welcome. Might as well we will meet someday over here. Now I will jump on how did I got the job. I got a bit carried away, but still I'm gonna completely explain my journey because it is beautiful. So I landed my first job in a flamingo land and I was operating a ride over there. Then I got my second job in Amazon as a warehouse worker, and then I did got promoted as a PG, process guide, in that later on. I used to work in Tim Hortons, I used to work in Amazon, and then I used to work in Flamingo as well. So there was a time when I used to work in 3 different jobs, all to just earn a little extra money. I find it funny now, but I was very hardworking, and mind you, it was just summer vacation. 2 things I don't want you to fall for is, first is cash in hand, because not only it is illegal, it is exploitation of your time, it is exploitation of your energy, okay? You might feel that it is beautiful, oh, I'm getting money, I'm getting extra money, I'm making this country fool. No, you're making a fool out of yourself. Just imagine if you're working for £4 an hour. Nah, that's not working. You can do so much good in that 1 hour. You can work on yourself, you can work on your course, you can work on your skills. So that is just pure exploitation. Please do not fall for cash in. And A, B, do not fall for money. When you come over here, it is very easy to fall for money. That's what I have seen, because A, we have never did job and it is not easy to earn money in India. And when we start earning money over here that too easily, we fall for it. We fall for the luxury goods we get from the money, we fall for that luxurious lifestyle, we fall for everything. That's what I don't want you to do. Earn money, save money, etc. Don't fall for that lavish lifestyle. Because when you fall for lavish lifestyle, there's no going back. Today you are liking a Coach bag, tomorrow you're gonna like a Louis Vuitton bag. There's no going back from there, okay? Your standards are just gonna go high. What you need to control is stay away from materialistic stuff as much as you can. You once in a while splurge on something, wow, great, amazing, you deserve that. But making that your entire personality, no, I won't suggest that. So yes, these are the few points from my end. Don't fall for money. Help your parents out there. One thing that I would also like to say is, don't fall for frugal mentality. I fell for that. I'm being very honest. I regretted it. So I'm over here saying out to you. For initially, when you come over here, everyone does that you're going to convert pound to INR. Everyone does that, okay, which is completely fine, because yeah, you can't expect changes over time. But do not live extremely frugally once you start earning, which I regret now, but it's okay. It was a part of my journey and I loved it. And I still live beyond my means. I shop from the cheap stores. I do live beyond my needs, not because I am now coming from the frugal mentality, because I like it that way, because I save money and then I use it at different places. So I am actually using that money on myself then. I'm not completely saving it. Just reward yourself once in a while, which is very important, because you are here like far from your family. You need to reward yourself once in a while. But yes, don't make it your entire personality. Next, one thing that has really helped me getting a job is my communication skills and the way I am positive. Since you all know, I have been creating content on YouTube from past 4 years. I have 690 plus videos, and that gave me a lot of experience. Now I know a lot about different topics. I know how to pitch. I know how to talk. When I talk in a certain manner. I talk in a way that it is captivating. Even if I haven't earned money from YouTube, because you guys, you don't subscribe me. Please subscribe me and watch my videos. I actually do make good videos. Quality guys, quality. Samjho thoda. Okay, jokes apart. Yes, I think when you are very good with communication, when you are good with selling yourself, that really helps in job market. Because whenever I have received a pre-screening call is when like a recruiter likes your resume and they call you and you talk with them, and then they will be like, okay, if we will like you, we'll call you back or we will arrange an interview. Never has been a single call that the recruiter has not liked me, ever. I've seen my friends, they said like, oh, the recruiter dumped me, they did not got back to me, etc. I've never ever got a single call that the recruiter did not got back to me. That's the power of communication. That's the power of convincing. That's the power of selling yourself. In today's generation, you need to know to sell yourself, and you have to be very assertive in your thoughts. Okay, I'm very assertive in my thoughts. I know what I'm doing. I know exactly my value. I know what I'm bringing to the table because I have worked on myself, and that comes with a lot of work that you do behind the scene and that people don't see. I still remember I have worked days and night for my dissertation. I've got distinction and I used to study a lot. Having said that, don't fall for giving your coursework outside. If you're really coming here to study, if you really want to study, why are you giving out? This is one concept I will never understand, to give your coursework outside. You're already paying 20 lakhs to earn a certain certificate, to earn master's degree, and then you're paying additional money to give that coursework outside. It is not making any sense in my head. Don't do that, okay? Now, lastly, how did I got the job? So I was already working at a firm as a business analyst. It didn't work for me. That company didn't work for me, and I was looking for a particular job. For 1 month straight, I locked myself in the room. I applied everywhere. I had a plan in my head. I applied everywhere. Connected with recruiters. I used Indeed. I used Total Jobs. I used CV Library. And then I also made different resume for different job titles like data analyst, business analyst, machine learning engineer, data scientist. I did not make different resume for different company, but different resume for different job titles. Started applying, reached out to recruiters, did every possible thing for 1 month. I used to sit and apply for 14 hours. So now you see that learning part of how things work and how data analyst, how machine learning works. I already know it because you won't believe me. I have done, I think, more than 6 courses and then a degree. So I knew what I was doing. First thing first, I had a great knowledge of what I was doing because I had learned so much. I did not wasted my time after bachelor's. I was always learning. So one day I saw a post on LinkedIn about a recruiter saying that they want an HR data analyst. Now mind you, I've never ever worked as an HR data analyst. I don't know what HR data analyst is, but what I know is I'm a data analyst. And if you're a data analyst, you can gel in different things, okay? So I connected with him. He said he'll get back to me. He never got back to me. I went on a trip because it was pre-booked and I could not cancel it. So I had to go to the trip. I went for a 10-day trip. You must have seen the vlogs. I'm laughing and giggling in that trip. But what you don't know is in that trip, I got 3 different interview calls. In the same trip, I got 3 different interview calls. That was the most magical trip of my life because they all were like, okay, we want to hire you, blah, blah, blah. So are you ready for the interview, etc., etc. So I was like, okay, take a chill pill. I'm on a trip. But so this particular LinkedIn one, he said me, no, the person who wants to take the interview, he needs to take it urgently. We are like in the shortage of time, blah, blah, blah. I was like, everything makes sense, but I'm on a trip. I don't have any resources. I just had my mobile phone. I did not even had my laptop. I booked a spot in library for a day. My 2 friends were going out, but I locked myself in the library. I studied for a previous night. I went to the library to give the interview, and I said it to my friends after coming to this. I was like, I'm not getting it. I did not make sense in the interview. In my back of my head, I did not make sense, and I was very laughing and chirping and everything in the interview because I already gave up that I'm not getting it because I didn't prepare for it altogether. But then we were at the airport. We were coming back to UK from, I think, was it Albania? Yes, it was Albania. And then I got a call from the same recruiter. Oh, how did your interview went, etc. I was like, I don't think so. That guy who interviewed me, he liked me and I was not the best candidate. I think I sort of flopped in between. And then he was like, no, the person loved you and person would love to have you in the second technical round. So that was already a technical round, but that was a verbal technical round. And in the second technical round, you have to actually do a project. So I was like, wow, that's great. And then he was like, but you need to submit it by tomorrow or like day after tomorrow. And I was already on a trip, okay? I was gonna be jet lagged because that was, I think, 10 or 15 days trip. I was jet lagged when I came. And it's about your mind doesn't work after 10 days of trip and you are so tired. And from London to Middlesbrough, it's already a long journey. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna do everything, blah, blah, blah. So I started working on the project. I did the project. I submitted the project. They asked me to do 5 things, out of which I was able to do 4. And last one I could not. But the interviewer was keep on calling me that you need to submit me. You are already out of time. Okay, I was like, okay, let's submit it. Submitted. I gave up because I knew that after 5 I was unable to receive 5, blah, blah, blah. But then, to my surprise, he called me on the very same day saying that, Simran, we would like to invite you for HR round now. And I was like, how many rounds do you want? If you want to give me a job, just give me. How many rounds do you want? But I was like, okay, calm and compose. Simran, you can do it. You can pull it off. It is just an HR round. You will be fine. But then, no, I was wrong. That HR round was freaking long and it was all the way to Nottingham and I had to travel from Middlesbrough Middlesbrough to Nottingham. I could not take my car because yes, I thought it was a long journey. I missed my bus and like whole sort of Chetalal Zindagi it was going on. But yes, I did ended up in the interview. That interview went on for 2 hours. For 2 hours, they asked me questions, and after an hour, I literally just gave up because I was sick from that trip. Because when I came, I was sneezing. After 1 hour, I just gave up. I was like, "Are you not interested in me? Why are you taking so long? Are you analyzing me if I'm a right fit or not?" 2 hours, I gave up. But still, they asked me, "When you ready to start?" I was like, "I can start from tomorrow." I was so confident in myself. I was like, "I can start." But they were like, "No, you don't need to start from tomorrow. But we'll let you know. We'll let you know if we are interested in you." That was the word. Like, we'll let you know if we are interested in you. I was like, okay. Gave up again. Took my train, went back to Middlesbrough. Next day, I got a call, and I did not realize that it was my manager. I thought I got a call from a random person. I didn't call back. After taking a shower, I called them back. I was like, "Hello, who's that?" So she was like, "Your manager. You got this job. You got this job. And we'll be happy if you start from tomorrow." My HR director was really happy from my performance. And what more beautiful than listening to this? Why I'm saying you all this? I'm saying you all this firstly because I consider YouTube as my family. I share everything on YouTube and don't overshare, but I love to share like beautiful moments of my life. Secondly, I want to say that all of this was possible only because I did hard work. There is no shortcut in life, okay? I worked on myself a lot. I worked on my personality. I worked on my knowledge. I worked on every freaking thing. People must often go and see like, what is she speaking on YouTube? Why is she even saying? Nobody's watching her. She's not even getting views, etc. But in my back of my mind, I always know that I am doing something good for people, doing something good for myself. I want to set that example. Not that I am arrogant about it. I am not arrogant about it. But what I am is I'm very proud that I am making a space for all the girls out there who want to do something beautiful. I want to say them that the limit is the sky. Don't give up. Don't give up on your personality. Don't give up on yourself. Just keep on working hard. That was my beautiful journey of getting a job in UK from a student to an HR data analyst. I won't say you my visa status. You can guess it if you want to. Lastly, if you have any questions, write in the comment section. If it is related to UK, I'm not sure if I will be able to answer you. I don't want to be rude, but it is just that I don't have knowledge. It's just that I don't know what's going on in university. I am not in touch with anybody. I don't want to give you the wrong information. That's why. But yes, it was so nice to talk to you guys. I'll see you soon, and thank you so much each one of you who stops by, who sees my content, who comments. And I want to tell you that you all actually mean a world to me. Yesterday night I got so emotional. There are days I wanted to give up on YouTube, but I did not. And you all are the exact reason why I did not. I love you all, and I love making content as well. It's not just you, it's me as well. But yeah, having said that, have a nice day. May you achieve all the goals. May you achieve everything that you want in your life, and I'll see you soon at the other end. Till that time, take care. Bye bye. See ya.